What's going on, family? What's going on? What's the word? I am back. It feels good to be out of jail, y'all. It really does. I'm gonna tell you that it feels good. It feels good. It feels good. Shalom, everyone. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Let me turn my other screen on because I got this camera here. Ooh, it feels good. Yeah, it feels good. Y'all miss me? First of all, shout out to everybody that sent me emails in concern for my life. Thank y'all for reaching out through email. It's difficult when you're blocked for 2 weeks. Yo, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. But I'm gonna share a couple things with y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna break it down for y'all, and you're gonna understand why I do my own thing, why I have my own school set up, and why we should always do our own thing. And we really need to understand that this thing is huge. This thing is really huge. But first of all, I have a backup channel. Okay, the link is in the description of this video. Okay, it's called G-Backup Channel, just in case, because I'm on my second strike. My last strike, this channel will be terminated. So y'all know what happened to my last channel. I had over 40,000 subscribers, and they deleted me for BS. Terminated me for BS. Because of the work that I'm doing. Okay, again, because of the work that I'm doing. Pay attention. Pay attention. This is why we should support our people. We should start our own things. We should be as independent as possible and not rely on our enemies. Okay? It's very important why we need to come together, family. And this is just a prime example of supporting our own, coming together and establishing things for ourselves. Okay? And not being reliant on our enemies. Okay? So I was terminated for 2 weeks because of a video that I had up when I was showcasing the woman who was speaking against inoculation. Okay, this was my scientific racism pre-video. That's actually coming. I have a lesson coming up on this thing. This is really huge, really huge. But I got terminated for that particular video because of this woman who was sharing her information about what happened to her being inoculated. Okay, and that's why they terminated me. So I was terminated for 2 weeks, couldn't do this, couldn't do that. However, I was still able to finish the lessons for y'all. Okay, if you're in the online school, you can see the new lessons were up. However, the last lesson was supposed to be a third video, an extra video, but since I was already blocked, I was like, you know what, let me just make that the second official video for the month so y'all can just have work done, because I'm not going to be able to go live. So it doesn't make any sense trying to do more than, but what turned you off? I'm not here to discuss anything about Esau, family, because the white man is not Esau. So if you are turned off about that, then you should not be on my live right now, okay? Because Esau is not the white man, and you're a fool if you actually believe that Esau is the white man. That means you do not study, you do not do any research, and you're very ignorant to think that a European genetically is your biblical genetic brother. That's ignorant. But I'm going to keep it moving. Okay? So I was blocked for 2 weeks because of this video. Thank you, family. Thank you, family. Shalom, shalom to everybody coming in. It's been a minute. I know it's been a minute. But so I was blocked for 2 weeks for this specific video, which will be which will be my next lesson for the month of February. It's going to be the first lesson. I'm going to have it ready for y'all by the first week, by next weekend. It is huge, and it's so big, which is like the cause of why I was blocked. But it's like I wasn't exactly, family. So whoever's saying that nonsense, I don't really give a damn. If you shouldn't be on my channel, okay? But anyways, this next lesson I'm going to do scientific racism, okay? Biological warfare, okay? This was the reason why I was blocked, and it's beyond bigger than me being blocked. They're going to censor anyone speaking against the scientific medical field, people. Hear me out when I say this. They're going to be against anyone speaking against the scientific medical field because they are the ones who is running the media, y'all. Hear me when I tell you this. Hear me when this is going to be probably one of my biggest lessons. Huge. And it's the very reason why I was blocked. Scientific, okay, this is crazy, okay? These scientists and the whole scientific pharmaceutical realm, okay, they are running the media. Big pharma, the science, they're running the media. Do you hear me? They're running, controlling the media. That's something you really need to pay attention to, family. Okay? They're big business. Big business. Okay? Shalom, shalom, sis. Shalom, everyone. Hit that like button. Hit that like button as you come in. Check in, check in, check in. The scientific realm. Okay? Big pharma realm. They're running the media. So this is why you can't get on their platform, okay? Their platform and speak negatively or against or expose certain things. This is why in the media you will never get a real negative hard story against what they're saying and the real agenda, because the agenda is, and I'm not going to say, you got to check out the lesson, family. This next lesson, scientific racism, biological warfare. Biological warfare, family. You're going to need another pair of eyes to see in these last days. We are at war. I mean, we've been at war. We've been at war. Okay, we've been in an information war, scientific war, spiritual war. So many different battles that we're really in, and we have no idea. We have no idea what's going on. Okay, these people are waging war. Okay, and they don't care. Hear me when I tell you this. They don't care if their own kind gets killed as a casualty. As long as they get you, black and brown people, okay? As long as they get you, okay? They don't care. These are rich and powerful people, okay? They don't care if the peasants of their own kind get affected. And they don't care about that, okay? The target is you. The target is you. So this is why this is bigger than them just blocking me for 2 weeks, okay? Because when you're going up against scientific realm, big pharma, you're dealing with the monster. That's the monster that you're dealing with. Okay? So you got to be careful. You got to be careful. And this is why I do my own thing. So please follow my backup channel. Okay, if you can, the link is in the description of the video. Okay, it says G Dash backup channel. Okay, follow the backup channel. I gotta tread lightly on here. Okay. And certain things I share, y'all know me, I share a whole bunch. I show clips, I show this, I show that. All right, so join the backup channel just in case this channel goes down. Join the online school if you want to learn the truth and get the lessons and whatnot. Like I said, you can also call up. Okay, I got a number there for y'all to call up now if you want to chop it up with me for a little bit. Not too long. Okay, not too long, not too long. Please be respectful of other people that may want to call up. But I do have a number you can call up live, chop it up with me for a little bit if I, have a little discussion or whatnot. So instead of just reading your comments, I can now voice your opinions on certain things. I'm gonna be doing current events and stuff like that. We're gonna be going live on current events and stuff like of that matter. But again, uh, staying in perspective, a politically correct perspective, because we have to understand whose platform we're on. I am like the site that I have, you can make an app out of it, and that's the next thing I'm going to be looking at and whatnot. But again, this is why it's important for us to do our own thing, family, our own thing. And we need to really understand why we need to support our own kind, build our own kind. So when people complain, oh, you're charging for this, oh, you're charging for that, how are we going to establish anything if we have no basis and no groundworks for anything? We can't establish nothing if we're not putting our own money into our own endeavors. Our own endeavors. We got to put our own money into our own endeavors, into what we want to do that's going to ultimately benefit us. The work that I've done, for any of you that has ever been blessed by the work that I've done, and I was doing it for 5 years for free. So if any of you that have ever been, there's tons of people that came to me and said, yo, I've been blessed your work, I love your work, da 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 da, and I appreciate that. So for any of you that ever benefited from what I do, you should understand the importance of us doing our own thing. Our own thing. Okay? And it's important why we do our own thing for the benefit of ourselves. Okay? Because you're not going to get this truth in school. Okay, I'm bringing scholarship, everything to the forefront to increase and help with the learning process. Okay? You said, "Why I'm not yelling?" I don't need to yell. When you got wisdom, you don't really need to yell, because everything is about understanding. There's no need for me to get too emotional about. I understand the games. I understand the devils, the deceivers. Everything is just perspective. It's just understanding. You know what it is. So there's no reason for me to get upset, because there's really nothing that I can do but learn, understand, and help my people see why we need to do and make certain maneuvers. So there's no need to be upset, family. Okay, or to be yelling. You know, the link is in the description of the video. G Dash Backup Channel it's called G Dash Backup Channel. So please follow that channel. Okay, in case they shut this one down. All right. I got some fierce work. Of course, family. Of course. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm ready to cook. You right about that, family. I'm ready to cook all nations. I'm ready to cook all nations. So it's just being patient and understanding the Father. Understanding, the situation we in as a people, which brings you the humbleness and the understanding, you know. But yeah, they gonna get it. They gonna get it. It's coming. It's coming. But it's for us. This is our time. We have a time frame, and this is our time to wake up. The Most High has given us a time frame to wake up. Okay, so in the midst of everything that's going on, like these people are getting at the highest that they can get with their knowledge and their wickedness and everything. This is the time where it's like, okay, this is the time for people to wake up. Knowledge is going out, it's going forth, truth is coming out. These devils are getting as high as they can get, and this is our time to open your eyes. First of all, open your eyes and see. You may need another pair of eyes, but open one of those eyes, two of those eyes, and see what is going on. Okay, we are at war. I tell you, in this next lesson, in delving in this next lesson I'm about to bring forth, scientific racism, part 2, biological warfare, has opened my eyes to. I knew it was a war going on, a spiritual war going on, but this perspective, this has really opened my eyes to a whole other war. I mean, we're in many battles. We're in many battles. Okay? We're in many battles, family, but this one here, this scientific war, okay, this scientific war that we at, it's real. It is real. And we on the plate. We on the target. I mean, we're on the target for many things. But this really helped me open my eyes and see. And I ultimately understood even more why I was blocked, okay, for this specific video dealing with this specific topic, which makes absolutely so much sense. And I'm like, yeah. So I'm going to go live on it, but I'm not going to really speak on it. I'm just going to let y'all know, hey, the video is up. If you want it, it's there. I'm not going to show anything. Because I'm not trying to jeopardize the channel more than what it is. But you are going to need to see this lesson. Okay, this lesson is, y'all know how I do my work. I make the connections to many different things, and this is gonna be crazy and wild. Okay, but we are at war on so many levels, family. So many levels, family. I tell y'all, from the stuff that I've read, the stuff that I've watched, the connections that I have for this video, it's just whoa. Biological warfare. We are the target. We are the target, family. And it's like when you know something, or you have an idea, or you may think you know something. You don't really know until you do your research, and you're like the investigator, and you're reading this information, you're seeing this information, then you're getting, sideline part B information on to add on to it, and then it's, other things are just like, yeah, okay. You gotta email me, sis. You gotta email me, sis. I know you emailed me already, but I didn't get a response from you, so I don't know what's going on. So you gotta let me know. All right. So yeah, so I see why the Most High is gonna bring the judgment the way He's gonna bring it, and all nations gonna get it. I get it now. I see that. So a lot of things make sense. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. All right, but big time, family. I appreciate that. So this next project for y'all, man, for next month, first week, next week, by the weekend, Saturday or Sunday, I'm gonna have this thing ready for y'all. Already got the book knowledge outlined. I got 2 different perspectives of videos. Even the video that they blocked, okay? There's a video that I had up before quarantine. There was a video I had up before quarantine, and I told y'all, don't get this, whatever. And They blocked the video when they had their shots ready. Okay, they blocked the video when they had their shots ready, and that's when I knew, okay, game time. It's game time. They ready, because they were probably searching for anybody that had anything to say about these shots that were coming. Okay, so they took the video down, but I found it. I found the video that I had up. So if you didn't see it, it's going to be a part of this next lesson, scientific racism. Okay, uh, biological warfare, scientific racism part two, biological warfare. All right. So they had took that down, and I did this video, before this came to pass, before this stuff happened, before they came with it. I said, y'all don't get it. Here's why. I made the connection with the thing that happened in the past, in the 70s. I think it was the 60s or the 70s. Okay, so for those that saw that video, you were blessed at that time. Now, it's gonna be up in the school. Exactly. Don't get the vid, man. Don't get the I gotta be real careful with it for certain things that I say. So yeah, man, it's real. It's really real, family. Um, the warfare that's been waged against us is astronomical from the stuff that I've read. The stuff I'm going to bring out, scientific racism, the stuff that I've read that they have been doing against us is just, I don't know how we can still be, I mean, I understand why we would still be deceived on certain things, but it's like, y'all, we need to come together. We, out of all people, need to come together on many levels. We need each other on many levels. Okay? We need to stop hating each other on many levels. Now, if you're a devil and you're worshiping idols and all that stuff, I ain't rocking with you. You stay away from those people. Okay? So, yeah. But I'm gonna be back later on to do a lesson that I didn't get to do live. Jesus, the Sun God. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little snippet of that for those who are not in the school, but a reason why you should join the online school. I'm gonna do a lesson for that. But for next month, scientific racism part 2, biological warfare, and then the next lesson I will be doing next month is it's going to be another special video. It's going to be another special video called New Testament, the Slave Master's Book. Okay? Let me make sure I got that right. Because I've been doing my study and I got a lot of lessons coming, but oh man, I got a lot of work coming. So yeah, New Testament, this is going to be a special video. I already did the Jesus on Trial series, but I do have special editions coming. This will be New Testament, the Slave Master's Book. Okay? New Testament, the Slave Master's Book. That's going to be another lesson for next month. Okay? New Testament, the Slave Master's Book. This is going to open your eyes. Now, I've done a lot of work, and I'm sure many of you see what's up and what's coming. But when I go here, you're going to see even more why we shouldn't be. We should wake up. Why we should wake up. New Testament is the Slave Master's Book. Okay? And that's going to be heavy. And the truth is going to be right there in your face. So again, you can either, love it or hate it. It's going to be on you. But it's right there in the words. It's right there in the words. There's no escaping it. It's very clear. So again, if you are with these camps and you're following this Yahweh Shai, Jesus, and you're so captivated by this, I understand why you're dazzled. I can understand why you're captivated. I can understand why you may be deceived. But if you are not doing your full investigation, your research and your study and understanding the laws, then you're not going to understand uh, the deception that's in your face. Okay? So I will be back to cook later on. And a few hours later, I will be back to cook probably about like 2 or 3 o'clock. Okay, I will be back to cook. I'm gonna drop the lesson, Jesus the Son God. Well, I'm gonna give a snippet of it because it's already up in online school. If you would like to check out that lesson, just join the school. The link is in the description of the video. Okay. Also, you can call up. Got the number there for y'all to call up. Also, if you want to support, the information is there as well. So next month, Scientific Racism Part 2, Biological Warfare, and the New Testament, the Slave Master's book. Okay? The Slave Master's book. And you're going to see. So if we don't wake up by these things, I mean, it's just crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. And people, you know, people say certain things to me, and it's just like, if you haven't did your investigation and you have not truly studied, you shouldn't be saying a thing. You should be doing your research. Okay, and this is why I said months ago when I said, y'all, I'm restudying, and I'm doing my investigation. I wasn't popping off at the mouth until I did my investigation. Okay? Okay, sis, I'm gonna check it. I wasn't popping off at the mouth until I was sure. Okay, the righteous studieth to answer. The righteous studieth to answer. And that's why certain things, if I don't say something, then that means I don't have the full knowledge on it yet. And I need to go dig. And I'm humble enough to say that. Okay? But if I know something's not right and I need to check it out, then that's something that we should do. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, family. So for those that, that may have seen the situation with me and Sakari, it wasn't a debate because I didn't come on there to really debate, but the fact that they were being disrespectful. Okay, and I was actually in the beginning of my investigation. So these cowards thought they could probably try to shut me down before I actually did my full investigation. And now I see why the devil attacks, those that are actually trying to come to the truth and that's going to research and dig it out. And yes, I came back with napalm. And that's how it's going to be when you really start doing your investigation on anything. It's not just the New Testament. It's anything out here. Anything out here that you want to know. You do your research. You put your mind to it. You're going to get to the bottom of it if you really want it. And I'm a testament to that. Okay, so it is what it is, family. All right. So these camps can deceive and deceive and deceive, and that just shows you that they don't have a real heart for the truth. These camps out here still running with Yahweh Shai or Jesus or Yeshua or whatever, and they've been teaching for more than 10 years. They've been established for more than 10 years. They don't really have a heart for the truth. It's about the money and it's about the prestige and the name. Oh, we are Israelite group. We got schools all over and da-da-da-da. You're still deceiving the people. You're still pushing a false god. It don't matter if you want to say the person is black, white, Mexican. It's the character of the book. It's just like, it don't matter if we have a black president. Oh, we got a black president. Things are going to be perfect now. It's the character of the person. Obama didn't do a damn thing for you. He was still playing his part. He was still on their side, on their team. He was not for you. In fact, he did worse things than certain European presidents did. Okay, he paved the way for certain things that are actually happening right now. Certain wicked things that are going on right now, Obama paved the way for. Okay, but he was very articulate with his words and very crafty with his speech, and that's how he deceived many people. So it doesn't matter if a person's skin tone. Okay, so when people say, "Oh well, Yahushua, Jesus, he was black," so da 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 da. No, it's not that. Oh, he was black, because from the writing, it's a mimic from the father. The woolly hair and this and that. It's a mimic from the father. Everything of the New Testament is a mimic and a copy and a plagiarism and a forgery of the old when you really examine it. And we gotta examine. So boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay? So join these camps if you want to. Like I said, there's no mystery that these campers all have the same logos and symbols for their camp. Okay, the same hexagram and whatnot. There's no mystery there. Okay, there's no mystery there. And a lot of these camps, they're saying things that it's like, yo, we're not making sense of it because we're believing lies. We're believing that Jesus, like for example, like he kept the Passover. We're believing he kept the Passover, and because it said, oh, the Jews' feast came up. But when you read it, they didn't keep anything. Like I explained with the Passover and the Feast of Tabernacles. We read through chapter, my last lesson, last live, we read through John chapter 7. And it said they went up to the feast. Then it said they was in the middle of the feast. And it said it was the last day of the feast. If you're in a feast, there is things that are supposed to be happening. If these things are not written to say, okay, this is what you're supposed to do during a feast, and they're not doing it, then you're not at a feast. That's like I say, yo, I'm having breakfast. You don't see me eating anything. How am I having breakfast? I'm not eating anything. I'm running my mouth. Okay? So it don't make no sense. And that's the thing with the New Testament. They can say whatever they want, and we believe it because we've been so drowned by the media. We've been drowned by the media with this character. And now we got these devil camps who are in cahoots, okay, in cahoots with these factions, these peoples on many levels, okay? They're bringing you right back to the same deception. So you thought you was an Israelite and you came into the truth, these niggas put you right back to sleep with Yahushua or Yahusha. They put you right back to sleep. You thought you was coming out from the devil and you was coming into some truth. Your ass walked right back into the damn same deception. Okay? You walked right back in the same deception. Okay? Right back into the same delusion. You just put a black man in the office and say, yeah, he's the president. You're still working for Rome. You're still working for Caesar. You're still under your enemies. Okay? So you may think you're in the truth, but you ain't in the truth until you are alone in the truth. And there's only a few who have the understanding. That's when you're in the truth, because it's going to be a small world, a remnant. It's a small world. It's a small world. The truth is a small world. Truth is a small world. Truth is not a big world. It's not a lot of people. I'm going to tell you that right now. And the truth can be a lonely place. So until you're there, then you're going to understand the Most High is true. And this knowledge is something that only a few are going to really grasp. Okay? So, all praises to the Most High for me waking up and me making that decision, because I could have kept going with with whatever, and could have just kept, even though I never really cared for the character, but I made that conscious decision because I'm, thinking about it and things that didn't make sense, and I'm the one that's stepping up to the plate like, certain things don't sound right. I mean, it didn't sound right before, but now it makes even more sense as I delve into different topics and understand the OT a little more deeper. Okay, so yeah, man. Exactly, exactly, exactly. So I'm thankful. I'm thankful to kick the doors open. Okay, and go upside these devils' heads. Thank you for that support, family. For those who have supported, I appreciate that. Yeah, I know I'm gonna be like a monster in this work, man, to get things done. So just know that I'm working, y'all. Me being blocked hasn't really stopped anything. Um, I will be back with this lesson. So first of all, Tenet is done. Tenet is up. Okay. Tenet, if you haven't checked it out, check it out. It's up in the online school. All right. This is a crazy breakdown. For the month, backed by popular demand. Many of you, I put up a post for it for those for y'all to let me know what y'all wanted, and most of you chose this one. Thank you, family. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hold on, let me put the camera. Yes, family. I have grown tremendous, tremendous, and that's because it's the passion behind it, family. It's the passion behind it. And it's like when you know something is a lie, if you are not for the truth, you're not going to really go after it. Many people who hated on me or may have left me or forsaken me or just, dipped on me or said whatever to me because I came into this understanding, that showed me that these people are not really for the truth. They don't really want the truth. You rather be clouded and delusional when things can be very plain and simple. I'm a very plain and simple person. I like things to be very plain and simple. I don't like the lies. Okay? Now if I see that you're lying to me, then that's a problem for me. So they kind of just like it just helped me. It's just like I said before, if the devil don't kill you, he will make you stronger. And the Most High is going to put us through that affliction of adversity and let me see what you're going to do. I'm going to put you in the fire. Let me see what you're going to do. Are you going to succumb to the fire? Are you going to succumb to, the trials and the tribulations that you're actually dealing with? Or are you going to come above that? Are you going to grow above that? And that's what I did. And that's what I did. So now if I was to get in a debate with these devils, I have so much ammunition to chop all that down, destroy all those lies. But it's like, why would I debate with a devil? Someone who actually knows the truth, but will never tell you the truth. That's not somebody you should debate with. That's not somebody you should have a conversation with. Because no matter what you show them or share with them, and it could be right there, people are not going to see it. Either they're too stupid, too blind, or too wicked to grasp it. And that's what it is, family. That's what it is. So I appreciate it. I appreciate it because y'all gonna see those who study, those who really want it, we gonna all come out the same way with the same eyes open. We gonna all see the same things that are not right. And that's when you know you've arrived. That's when you know you've arrived. So if these people who have not seen these mistakes or these lies and these delusions and these deceptions, they haven't arrived yet. They love deception. They love to be kissing behind, man pleasers and all of that. They haven't arrived. So they're caught up in a delusion that the Father said he would send, because the Father did say he would choose our delusions. And we know if you understand the Torah our history, we got kicked out because of worshiping false God. That was our biggest sin of why we got kicked out. If we got kicked out in the first place for worshiping false gods, then we should be really critical of this JC character in this New Testament. If the reason we got kicked out was because of believing in the false gods. So that should be the first thing on the list. The first topic of discussion, which is to be, well, is there one God or is there another God beside him? Is there somebody beside him that's supposed to be his son and he's going to have all his power and all power is given into him and he created all things and the word is God? And is this really true? That's what that's what needs to be on your mind. Okay? So that needs to be the first thing. That should be lesson 101. Okay? That exactly. Who's JC's daddy? Okay, who's his father? So that should be 101 right there when it comes to that. All right? So it is what it is, y'all. I'm working. So like I said, later on, I'm gonna come back on live. I'm gonna do the Jesus the Son God snippet. Hold on, where is that at? So yeah, I'll be back with this joint. Okay. Yeah, they teaching real dummy doctrines, family. Okay. And this is why I called it dummy doctrines when it came to Esau. This is why I started with that. Because again, look, we got more dummy doctrines. Okay. Thank you, family. Thank you, family. Any support is much appreciated. Y'all know I'm doing the work. Whether your people support, whether they leave, unsubscribe, I'm still working. It don't faze me nothing. I love this truth. That's number one. That's why I did it for 5 years with nothing. So now I'm still working like it ain't nothing. All right, so it's up to y'all. If y'all want to support, y'all support. If y'all don't want to support, you don't support. Hey, I understand my people, and that's why it's really nothing to really fight about, argue about. That's what's inside of you. If what's inside of you is telling you I shouldn't support him, I don't want to support him, I don't want to support my own kind. I'd rather give my money to my enemies and those that's hating me and those that's poisoning me and those that's killing me, and I'll spend my money on this and that and all that. That's what's inside of you. At the end of the day, family. But my real soldiers, my real supporters, thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Just getting messages from many of you, sharing your testimonies with me, and letting me know how much you've been inspired, how much you've learned. That's a blessing for me. That's just like that's the fuel for me. Like I'm happy about it. My work, the work is paying off. Eyes are opening. That just makes me want to dig even more, go even more harder at the head of the serpent. So I'm thankful, family. I'm thankful. I'm thankful. I'm gonna keep cooking. Like I said, new channel is there. My backup channel is in the link in the description. G- backup channel, just in case. Okay, they deleted me when I was at 40K. Okay, so a lot of these camps that may have a lot of subscribers, I would have probably been at maybe almost 100 by now. Okay, if I had my old channel. But it is what it is. Okay, it is what it is. I'm thankful. It doesn't matter if I got 1,000, because you can have all those subscribers and nobody's really supporting you. Nobody really, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it really doesn't matter, But those that support and show me love, those are my real supporters. Those are my real supporters. And I appreciate y'all. All right. And y'all already know from my history, I'm going to do the work. I'm going to do the work. So that's something you can guarantee on that. But I will be back to drop this lesson here. Okay. Also, Tenet is up, is ready, it's ready, it's ready. I had a fun time with this one. I had a ball with this one. Okay. Um, I'm gonna be bringing up some more things, family. No worries, man. I didn't really want to do too much talking, but I missed y'all. I missed y'all. I missed y'all. But I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. And I gotta move. I gotta move smooth and clever because I'm on my second strike. 3 strikes and I'm out of here. So please follow the backup channel. All right. Please follow the backup channels in the description of the video. All right. Thank you, family. I'm glad you shift gears on that on JC, man. All praises to the Father, family. All glory to the Father, family. Hallelujah. I am thankful, family. So I will be back live probably around like 3 o'clock or whatever for the Jesus on for the JC Sun God snippet. All right. But Tenet is up, it's done, it's done, it's done. Like I said, I had a great time breaking this thing down. This is a crazy movie. A lot of messages here. I'm gonna do a snippet for this one probably in another day or so. I'll do a snippet. But next week, I should say, by next weekend, I will and I should have the first new lesson ready. Scientific racism, part 2, biological warfare. I'm not gonna really do a snippet on it. There's no snippets needed, and I don't want to jeopardize the channel as much as I already done. But this is gonna be crazy, a must see for for the Hebrews. Okay, for the quote unquote black people, a must see. Okay, I'm bringing in. I got clips. I got movie clips. I got documentaries. I got some wild stuff for this next lesson, which is gonna be crazy, straight eye opener. And you're gonna see the devil for what it is. Okay, and this is the reason why I was blocked. Okay, so yeah, yes sir, family, yes sir. So I'm working, and then the next lesson I will do for next month is special video, special edition, New Testament, the Slave Master's book. New Testament, the Slave Master's book. Okay, New Testament, the Slave Master's book. It's right there. It's right there. Another indication of why we need to leave it alone. Okay? And I'm going to have some clips and all type of wild stuff for that too. So y'all know I like to have some fun with my work. All right? But anyways, I'm about to jump off here, y'all. It's good to be back. I miss y'all. And I'll be back to cook. All right, so I'm gonna check out for now, and I'm gonna say peace and shalom. Y'all be easy. I'll be back in a little bit.